Hello, I am Dr. Farshad Amini Behbahani and this is short course of Iranian traditional medicine. In this section, we evaluate the temperaments of foods and drugs. As you may notice in previous sections, there are different temperaments of foods. Actually, foods can be classified under 9 groups in comparing or as a reference to the balanced body. I mean the body of people who live in 4th degree of climate, or people who live in equatorial line. These considered as balanced people as a reference, and by distancing from these two areas, the temperament of people changed. The people on first area near the equatorial line, both south and north of equatorial line, are 1st degree. They have warmest and driest temperament of body. The people who live near the North Pole have the wettest and coldest body. A balanced food is proper for equatorial line and 4th climate groups. The 4th climate group are most popular area with most population, with great population, and a large number of people live in it. A warm temperament food, warm temper food, bring this temperament for balanced people, but is proper for people who live in warm climate area like India or Arabia, or some south part of Brazil, or some part of South America. Cold tempered food can bring this temperament. They can bring cold this temperament for balanced area and be proper for near polar people. Eskimos eat raw fish, and no problem they feel in their body. Contrary, Indians food it's very spicy foods that can be lethal even for a European person. Each group, each person in a territory temperament of a group needs adapted food to his or her group. A balanced food for Indian is a warm food for north area. There is a similar classification for drugs. We expect from food that do not change the temperament of the body. Food after consumption and digestion should become the body of person. So a proper food for each person is a food that be at same temperament for the person's body temperament. But from drug or medication that we use for correcting the distemperament, we expect that after consumption and digestion, or after getting effect by innate heat of the body, for example, a topical ointment that changes from the heat of the body, we expect that this medication change the temperament that is not proper for the body. We use the drug to correct these temperaments. By the affecting of a drug and considering the effect of a drug or medication on a balanced body, that is not warm, not cold, not wet, not so dry. For example, a young person who lives in 4th climate area, we expect that different classification of drug have different effect on temperament of this body. So we classified drugs in 5 groups. 0 group is a drug which don't change the temperament of a balanced person as a reference. This drug, if used in large amount, bring no change to the temperament of a normal balanced person. But this drug can change the temperament of a person with warm temperament or with cold temperament and bring it toward the balanced temperament. We use this drug for treating or correcting the distemperament of a person in warm area or cold area. 1st degree drug is a drug that in its therapeutic dosage bring not a considerable change in temperament of the balanced body, but in large amount the change can be sensible. 2nd degree of drug is a drug or is a medication that in its therapeutic dose bring considerable change in the temperament of a balanced body, but in large amount of drug can be harmful for a balanced body. 4th degree of drug is a drug that even in its therapeutic dose can be lethal for a balanced body. 3rd degree of drug, I forgot to say, is a drug that in its therapeutic dose is harmful for body, and if we elevate the dose or in large dose, it could be lethal for a balanced body.